Welcome to Steering Feel Review, my series where I talk about how cars feel. Today I'm having another great day. Mk2 Audi TT with the 3.2 litre VR6. Here's a list of everything I test for steering feel. Every one of those is a chapter down below. You can skip to the section you're most interested in. Many will know these cars are based on Mk5 VW Golf, and I've spent a lot of time in a Mk5 Golf GTI, so I'm very curious, did Audi just put a Golf in a sexy little dress, or have they actually changed some of the defining characteristics about how it drives? This car is entirely original, not a single modification on it, standard factory alignment. This car has a wheelbase of 2,468 millimeters, which is actually fairly short. The steering rack ratio is 16.9 to 1, which is surprising because it sounds very, very slow. We'll see how that affects the responsiveness and the directness, but the spec will never tell you how a car feels to drive. The only way to learn that is to take it out on the road, starting with spirited driving in a Mk2 TT with the 3.2. I love this engine. This is steering feel review, so this is it's gonna be one of those videos. Very short gearing in second. Lovely sound and character to the engine. See if I can keep this biker behind me. I hit the red line again. That second gear finishes so quickly. Glorious, fantastic gearing. Not the confidence I would like around these corners. Not the steering feel and engagement. But a wonderful vibe. And good grip. It's just a bit of a laugh with a nice engine. Let's get into the steering feel review and I'll tell you exactly what I think.
Directness is a measure of how responsive the steering is.
I would say an averagely direct rack, maybe even slightly below. Do you know what? In corners, it's a little more direct. It almost feels in some ways like the Mk7 GTI, where it has that variable ratio rack that gets quicker the more you turn. The difference between the directness on the dead ahead and the directness in corners is very pronounced. So on the dead ahead, like that's not even wiggling us. That's actually quite bad. But in corners, it feels quite direct. So it's a weird character.
Weight is all about how light or heavy the steering is, and how that changes the harder you turn the steering wheel.
I think within 10 seconds of driving this car, I was reminded of a Mk5 Golf. It feels incredibly similar to that car, and that is to say, it's an electric rack, modern car, not particularly engaging. The steering is very light, doesn't take a lot of effort to get around corners, and when driving it harder, it doesn't really weigh up, doesn't offer a lot of communication, pretty numb. Actually quite similar to the Mk7 GTI, similar to Audi A3s, Audi A4s, Cupra Formentor. A lot of these cars have shared components and shared steering racks. It will feel pretty similar. See how it handles this switchback. Always a great test of the suspension. Bit roly-poly. This is not a car that's competent. Don't take this to a track day thinking you're going to be faster than other people. You're not. But if you just want to have a laugh driving a car about, this is quite a good way to do it. The steering weighting is not good or nice. It's light and disconnected. It's kind of airy. Feels like you could drive it with one finger. Even when driving it hard, there's no feeling of weighing up. There's no communication. It has that classic electric rack character. It doesn't really feel like the steering is connected to the wheels. This feels like an emulation. No matter how hard I throw it into a corner, it doesn't change anything.
Texture is all about the feeling of the road through your hands.
There is very little to none. The problem with not having a lot of texture is that it's very difficult to confidently drive the car fast. You don't really have a sense of how much grip you have as you're going around corners, but the only way to feel those things out is to exceed the limit and learn where it is. Cars with really good texture will tell you as you're approaching the limit. They'll start to give you warnings. They'll communicate with you. This car, unfortunately, I don't think there are any such warnings. There's the tiniest little buzz. I tell a lie, there's basically nothing. There's next to no texture.
Let's talk about normal driving.
Mk2 TT on the motorway at speed. I cannot believe it has this gearing in 6th and the top of 2nd is like 50 miles an hour. That is fantastic. What is it like on the motorway? It's very nice. It's pretty damn stable. I mean, it's a German car. They make these for the Autobahn. It's gotta be stable at 155, so you best believe it's gonna be stable at 70. Got a little bit of dead zone for going straight. It's lovely. It drives exactly like a Mk5 Golf. Of many descriptions, GTI or the base model diesel or the R32, they all drive very similar, and this also feels like those cars. It is a little noisier than I would love. It doesn't, people always complain about wind noise on these. I'm not hearing any wind noise, I'm actually hearing tyre noise. But we are on Uniroyal Rain Sports and they're not the quietest tyre. So maybe we could get another couple percentage off the noise by changing tyres. But I would happily drive this up or down the country. This is nice, it's fine, it's lovely. Look how stable it is. It's wonderful. Like, Mk2 TT around town. I'm getting tired of saying it. I don't need to be here. This car is self-driving. I am not required. This is how modern electric racks feel. They give you this wonderful sense of lightness and airiness and lack of difficulty. With one finger, you can whip it through significant curves and bends and corners. What is the self-centering like? Exactly like Mk5 GTI. Beautiful. VW, Audi always get that right. What is this car like to park? Absolutely lovely. Even dry steering it is not an issue. As soon as you move off, it's even lighter. I was going to give this car a slightly lower score because its motorway manners are good but not elite. I think its town manners are so fantastic, I've got to bump the score up a little bit more. Awesome. Conclusion and the scores. This car as a whole first. I like Audi TT. I'm sitting here trying to justify ripping into this car, but I really can't. It's so honest and open in what it is. It's just a Mk5 Golf, because it's got the 3.2 litre engine, that makes it a Golf R32 with the exact same steering, what feels like the exact same gearbox, the exact same engine, the exact same drivetrain, in a little, like, pretty dress. That's what this car feels like. Unapologetically. So I can't even hate on it. No, it's not a sports car. Right, we'll get into that in the steering scores. Let me tell you about that engine first. That 3.2 VR6 is one of the great engines of all time. Great torque, great power at the top of the rev band, tractable. It's attached to this glorious transmission. It doesn't feel that good, right? It feels about as soft and mushy as you would expect a Golf transmission to feel, right? Like, yeah. But the gearing is phenomenal. 50-55 miles an hour in second means you get more gear changes when you're driving it on country roads. Love it. 6th is geared like modern luxury cars. Awesome. I love it. It's fantastic. This interior is glorious. It looks very nice. The quality is quite good. It doesn't feel cheap. The seats are amazing, super comfortable. I actually feel like I'm sat quite low in this car once I've adjusted the seat to this lowest position. I like this driving position. Okay, let's talk about the steering scores. For spirited driving, this is a 4 out of 10. It's averagely direct. The weighting is light and numb and disconnected as VW and Audi have always been. What about normal driving? I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. It's very good on the motorway, very stable, and then around town it has a fantastic character. Super light, super responsive, super easy. It literally feels like Mark 7.5 GTI. Just a little less stability on the motorway. YouTube wants you to watch this video next, but I recommend, as I've been talking about this whole video, watch the Mark 7.5 Golf GTI to get another idea of what this feels like. My name's Mick, I drive cars, peace.